Hi there, part 2, before I forget. Okay, so anyhow, so I think I said, I called the insurance company, made sure I had what I needed from them, and I had everything I needed. So I'm at the motor vehicle. We're sitting down in the church pews because that's what they have for you to sit on. I don't know why. It's kind of ironic. In a place that's supposed to be peaceful, and I don't know, you're in the worst place in the world. And comment below how your motor vehicle places are. Are they horrible? Are the people mean? Ours are. So anyhow, it was our turn, so we go up, and then I'm not going to put this up until I get my registration because I don't want them to hold anything against me. Anyhow, so I go up, and there's this guy that, he looks good. He's a good-looking guy. But there's things to be good-looking, because I used to be a model, so obviously I must have had something that looked good. But there's good looks and a good person, or good looks and an attitude. Well, I had Mr. I'm God's gift to women. So I get up there. What are you here for? Hi, how are you? What do you want? This was a nightmare. I was right. This was the guy. I felt some vibes. I could see people weren't happy who were with him. And I get him. But I thought, no, he's not going to get the best of me. So I said, I am here to register my car. And I didn't want to tell any more until I had to, if I had to, because I just didn't want to even talk to this guy. But I'm like, here to register my car. And then I think I said this. No, this was the first part. Anyhow, he said, I need your insurance card and your driver's license. Do you have it? I really wanted to say, and I'm not that way, but I want to say, no, I drove here without a license because, I'm stupid. But I didn't say it. I said, yep, I got everything you need. And then also I wanted to get a title to my old car that's been sitting in my driveway. I want to sell it for parts. I don't know if I'll get $50, $100, whatever will help toward my fund to get this Vitamix, because the nutritionist, dietitian, I don't know which one she was, said that would be the best bet for me because I have to put nuts in there for my cholesterol, like almonds or walnuts, and I can't. I tried pounding them with a hammer. I can't get them to pulverize. That's how I broke the first blender, trying to mix them in there. So anyhow, so I don't know. So I said, I'm there for two things. So I gave him my license. I gave him the insurance card from the envelope from the insurance company. But I just called the secretary in the morning to find out what I needed. He pulls it out. He doesn't talk anymore, so I'm just standing there, okay? And he's like, what the H-E double hockey sticks kind of insurance company do you deal with? This says October 1st. No, October 30th. I'm like, what says October 30th? Let me look so I get the story straight. Hold on a minute. It says effective October 30th through April whatever. So this is like the new period because I paid my payment up until the next payment, which is due on October 30th. Okay. So I said, this is what my insurance company sent me. Well, this isn't current. As far as I know, you don't have insurance. Well, later I found out they could just look it up. But he wasn't going to do anything. But right on the same other paperwork that was there, it says, thank you for your payment on September, I don't know when I paid, 28, 29, for periods covering. I says, look, I paid the insurance for the same policy that says October 30th that says thank you for your payment. He's like, no, as far as I know, you don't have insurance. I said, so if both numbers match on the policy and it says thank you for my payment and it's an official paper, it's all in the same envelope, I said, take the envelope, look all you want. He's like, no, you don't have insurance. Well, like heck I don't, I do. He says, nope, we have to have the current day. What kind of insurance company do you deal with? They should know better than this. Blah, 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 blah. He just ripped me a new one. I'm like, please, I'm sure there's a way you can look it up. Car dealers come in and people don't have such and such and whatever. It was too late after waiting forever to even call this insurance company. That was the sad part. I would have called them. So anyhow, he says, well, I can do the title thing. I need a title to the car I want to, well, I have to junk. I don't know if I could sell it. I don't know if it starts. It's been sitting there, and I just need to get rid of it. So he's doing the title. I says, well, I'll look. Maybe I have the current insurance card. But I didn't think I did, because the other insurance man I had was horrible. He was notorious for not sending things out. He just, if you called and his secretary wasn't there, he would lie and say his computer doesn't work. Because usually when it fell, whatever the day it fell on, when it was due or when I paid, the secretary was off. So I guess he didn't know how to run a computer. I don't know why he didn't want to. So it was a big mess. So I can only hope these new people are better. But anyhow, so I looked, and I remember, yes, I do. I have that, because I usually carry important things in the medicine bag that Paulie has with him. You see that pink bag? I feel bad. Paulie needs a bag that's not pink, but that's all we could find. So you should keep everything important there, because I know that bag is with us at all times. And a month or so ago, I don't remember, the cap, we just picked up the medicine, and I didn't check it. I put it in the bag. Well, apparently they didn't put the cap on. It spilled, so everything in there got ruined. And I thought, oh gosh, the other insurance card must be in there. So I looked, and obviously the card was in there. And I remember now, after the fact, I did call again, the old insurance man, and not that he was old in age, but old, who I had before, asked for another insurance card, so he never got one, so I had whatever the last one was. But none of this mattered, because the car wasn't working. So anyhow, there I am. He's like, well, and so he's working on the title now. I says, well, let me look. Maybe it's somewhere in my purse. Nope, too late. I'm done with that. I says, no, you're not done with that, because I waited 3 hours. I need to register my car, because I need to drive my son to the doctor. He's disabled. I have to have my car registered. So he starts just ripping me. So I said, listen, you don't know what kind of day people have. There's no reason for you to be angry at me, because perhaps you're having a bad day. I said, I'm having a bad life. I said, so could you just stop, please? My son is here listening to you being verbally abusive to his mother. And he just went on and on and on. I said, well, I'm going to still look in case, by chance, the card is in here. Nope, well, I'm not going to take it. So I'm trying to get my phone so I could record him. But I thought, they probably got cameras. I don't know, they're probably going to cuff me and take me away. So I didn't, but I should have. The way he treated me was disrespectful, unprofessional. But anyhow, so I got the thing for the title. They're going to send me the title. I had to pay $20, whatever. So I asked for a supervisor. Well, we're closed. I'm sorry. I'm going to stay here till I see a supervisor. So I got a supervisor, and I told her the story in a nutshell, because, they don't want to hear your whole story. And she says, oh, no, we need this with the barcode that has the current date. I says, I believe you could probably look it up to know I have insurance. And I found out later today that they could have done that. But that's beside the point. So anyhow, then the guy's next to her, and he says, then she says, and you have illegal plates. He says, I said, really? And I look him right in the eye. I says, but you didn't tell me that. And then he looks at the supervisor and says, oh, well, I didn't bother telling her, because she's going to have to buy new plates. I says, well, I would have liked to know that I have to buy new plates. And then she says, and I wish I would have taped this, she said, well, we'll just let her keep her old plates when she comes back with the correct information. And I said, I don't understand. What is not correct? So I don't understand, because it clearly states I paid my insurance, same policy, same name, same address, same car, same VIN number, same whatever you want. Thank you for your payment from this date to this date. The next date it's due is October 30th, and that's when it's a 6-month policy, 6 months and 6 months. So I pay every month. Nope, blah, 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 blah. So she said, just so you know, your car, it's illegal plates, it's illegal to drive. Well, I had to drive my car to get there, because, I'm very close to the motor vehicle, and I thought I'm going to get my registration. So, I had a chance that I had no other way to get there. There was no way. So now I'm thinking, great. So I get to the car after all this. It's dark already. It's 7 o'clock. It was already dark. It was a gloomy day anyhow. So I go to turn my car on. We get in the car. The lights stay on. This was the problem I had. The 2 times I brought it in, I'm like, are you kidding? And I'm thinking, the car is going to break. The same problem I had fixed twice is what's going to happen. And I've been starting my car as it's been sitting there to make sure, I start the car. So on a song and a prayer, we got home. So there was an insurance company that called. They said they're going to fax the information. I don't know why they couldn't fax it to begin with. Apparently, they never sent me the other card. What I got was from the headquarters with all this crap with the change of insurance people. And now I got to stop again because it's going to go 11 minutes and then it's going to cut me off. So anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Please get us to 200. Like, hit the bell. Share, sharing is caring, pay for it feels good in your heart, my card, and everyone's. And right now it's at 11 minutes, so I don't know if you're going to get the rest of this. I'm sorry to go so fast, and the story's taking too long. There may be a part 3, so I hope you found some humor in this because I was really upset and crying, but I kept my composure because I'm an adult, and that's what adulting means. So for now, bye, guys. I don't know if you hear the rest of this. Toodles.